Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to EGL at DreamHack. Thank you for waiting with us. I am Brycey and I am joined by the incredible beauty that is Benson.
The incredible beauty. These intros get better and better. And this is the reason you do the intros, not me. But we are going to be spectating Wolves versus AeQuus. And apparently this game has already started, I believe. Is that correct, Bryce?
I was told that it had started as well and that AeQuus won the first map, I believe.
Yes, so apparently this next map should be S&D, if that's correct, and as it's just changed to Carbon, I presume that is going to be correct, so we do apologise for not getting the stream online for that first map, but we're here now, so don't worry if you missed us, we're back.
Here now, don't worry. We're like superheroes, we'll save the day. And this reminds me actually of saving the day. Big shout out to Ava Media, who provided the capture device that pretty much brought the stream back online, so if you guys want to go over to their Facebook or to their Twitter and give them It is now a 2 versus situation. The Wolves are at a disadvantage now, and it does look like AeQuus are in no rush to go anywhere. They know they've got the defence locked down, and they're going to wait for the Wolves to run into them.
Absolutely, it looks like they're just going to completely take their time. It is a 4 versus 2 scenario. They don't need to do anything silly, and there's a few shots fired as Suarez takes down Dr. Filippi, so it's going to be a 1 versus 4.
Yeah, 1 versus 4. Can he do it? I'm going to say no. None of the Wolves team have actually got a kill at the moment. So, I don't understand. Sorry, I was just getting a message there in my ear. But here we go. What can Yoshi, is it Yoshi or Yoshi do?
Yoshi.
It is Yoshi. Oh, he's been seen there. Yes, actually taken down a player, but he has been seen. DHVLC putting bullets down, trying to punch through that wall. Does not have impact on. He's going up the top now. Can he take him? There we go. DHVLC taking him down. You know what? I'm surprised Yoshi didn't actually back off there. He didn't have the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. That is going to be the first round going to AeQuus as well. We will stay on board with them for this second round. And they are obviously now going to be on attack, so they are going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. And I think, is that a sniper rifle? It is indeed. Suarez has actually opted to pull out a sniper rifle. So he's going to be going this far left-hand side to see if he can get an early kill. And he is going to see someone, but hasn't actually gone for the shot. Has gone towards the takedown Yoshi, but Suarez with the hit marker. Not going to be happy about that. Tries to line up for another shot, but isn't going to get it.
Yeah, you know what? You do see snipers coming back more into Search and Destroy these days. They disappeared a little bit through Black Ops, disappeared through Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 3 is kind of seen a resurgence with one player usually getting, and if you can get that kill, it's already paid for itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Normally, in Modern Warfare 3, you tend to see people with the snipers go for the pre-snipes, and if they don't connect, change weapon. But Suarez, obviously, he got that hit marker. He's going to have to be pretty competent with this MSR as he tries to throw that Semtex, just trying to see if anyone's going to be hiding there. See if he can get an angle on the staircase outside of B, but doesn't look like it. As it stands, it is a 4 versus 3 scenario. DHVLC does take down George, so it's going to be 4 versus 2. 1 minute 35 still to go, and AeQuus looking in a very good position.
Yeah, AeQuus clearly dominating this Search and Destroy already. Here we go. Oh, Suarez, no, gets outshot there. He only had a pistol, got taken down. But Wolves actually fighting comeback now. 1 versus 2. This will be a 1 versus 3 clutch if he pulls it off. Dr. Flippy, all the work to do though is I believe that bomb is getting close to going down.
And just as you say that, the bomb does in fact go down. We're on board with Reapers, and he is just going to be taking his time. He has just seen that Wolves player, Dr. Flippy, run straight underneath him, but he doesn't seem content on moving. He's just going to sit there, it seems. Bomb is down at A, and there is Dr. Flippy, and well played there to Reapers. Just waited, didn't rush anything, and that is going to be 2-0 to AQS.
Yeah, AQS doing so well in the search and destroy already. Horror at war, actually going 3 for 0. Reapers going 2 for 0. Not dropping anything here. We're actually seeing George on the other team dropping a donut. So you know what, this Wolves Gaming haven't really brought anything to the table, right?
Yeah. I've seen a few S&D donuts today, if I'm honest, and some of them haven't been the nicest. Saw 0-4 and a few 0-6 as well. So a few teams really lacking in the S&D department, but we have gone ahead and changed teams, got on board with Wolves, and I am on board with Yossi. He's actually got the bomb, he's top mid, did just get fragged, manages to dodge it very nicely though. George takes down Borat for war, and it looks like McLobo, he's going to take down Suarez as well, so it's going to be a 4 versus 2 scenario in Wolves' favour.
Yeah, here you go. Wolves have actually turned the tables now. They have got the advantage. What are they going to do with it? Actually, so they're going to go for the plant straight away. Vixie takes down a player, bring it 2-3. Reapers takes down another one, but here we go. It's now a 1 versus 2 situation. It all changed in about 2 seconds there, and he's actually going to go straight for the plant again. Yeah,
Dr. Flippy, he has the support of McLobo, and Reapers, he's going 3-0 right now, so if anyone's going to do it, it's probably going to be him. And you see the Wolves player there, smart, both of them running the opposite way of each other. They don't want to get two-piece, but Dr. Flippy right now, he's actually sat next to a red barrel, decides to move. A bit smarter play as he goes. Oh wow, well read there by Dr. Flippy. Anticipated Reapers going straight for the defuse and managed to pick it up.
Yeah, he did go straight for it there, and you got to wonder whether or not that was the right call. He still had time, but obviously tried to be a little bit cheeky and get it away. Obviously, he might have just heard the bomb plant there. And actually, interesting news about Black Ops 2. David von der Haar has confirmed you will be able to turn that off now in private matches.
You'll be able to... Sorry, what was that, Bryce? I missed that. You'll be able to
turn off the bomb defuse sound.
Really?
Yeah, that's bomb plant sound.
I'd be surprised if people did that, though, because I think it adds a whole different dimension to the game, in my opinion. I'm not sure about yourself, but I think it adds a different dimension to actually listening to when the bomb gets picked up. You could arguably say, you know, without it, you could go for that defuse straight away, gives you a better chance, etc. But, oh wow, McLeod there with the two-piece takes down Reapers and Javixi. So once again, it's going to be 4 versus 2 in Wolves' favour. Yeah,
obviously Wolves, this is kind of like the first 2 rounds for AQS. They've taken up, but Suarez actually takes down McLobo, bringing it to 2-2 as you said, now 2 players down. Wow, here we go, 2 versus 2, Borat War and Suarez against Dr. Flippy and Yossi. What are they going to do? Because obviously they're not going to have enough space to cover both these bombs very, very easily. So you're going to see AQS probably push one or the other. I'm going to say they're going to have to push B, because at the moment, if they do push A, Yossi is going to have them dead cold.
I would agree with you there. Hopefully AQS are somewhere around that B side. Yossi has this A bomb pretty much on lock, unless one of the AQS players has managed to flank all the way through the Wolves spawn, but I'd be surprised if they managed to do that. And 1 minute 15 still to go, still a 2 versus 2 scenario. Yossi just trying to check as many corners as possible, and he just seems content on sitting in the factory.
Yeah, he is quite content to just sit there. I mean, this is typical S&D play from some teams. You are on the defense. You don't actually have to go anywhere. He's playing very calm, but here we go. He's in trouble now. He's going to have to make a move because they are clearly gone for that B-bomb, and that B-bomb is in fact down. 1 versus 2 for Yossi. He runs straight in there. Maybe a little bit too quick and too hasty. He still had 40 seconds to sniff around a bit and try and clear a player out, but no, just decided to run straight across the map and hope for the best.
Yeah, that was a bit too risky. He just ran straight through the middle of the map, trying to run straight into B. And Suarez said, thank you very much. Very easy kill. 3-1 to AQS. We will go ahead and change team once again, get on board with AQS, who are now just 1 round away from making it 2 maps to 0 in this best of 5. And let's have a look how they're going to play it on defense.
Onto that other scenario. We are going to watch them on the defense now and just see how AQS, if they can just put this out of the game. Although I do believe
the streamer hasn't switched.
Our stream may not have. So we're actually going to go back to the DHVLC and go watch the Wolves. Maybe a little bit of breakdown of communication, but never mind. Here we go. He's changed now. Oh my god.
There we go. Never mind. In all that commotion, it is actually a 2 versus 1 now. Reapers and Javixi up against Yossi. And if Yossi wants to try and keep his team, within clutching distance, he really needs to try and make this round. This is an important round for Wolves. They do not want to be trying to come back into a best of 5, 2 maps down. That is an awful lot of effort to try and do. But JVXi's going to be trying to cover this B-bomb right now. And he's going to take his time. And this is just standard defense in S&D. They really don't need to push. They don't need to be aggressive. They can afford to just wait and absorb that pressure.
Hopefully Yossi has learned from his mistakes and isn't just going to run out here. He still has time. A minute 20 does not sound like an awful lot of time, but it actually is. So if he just plays it slow, tries to pick up maybe another kill and pull them in the direction he wants to, then he's going to be able to do this very easily.
Yeah, 1 versus 2 with that amount of time is very easy. Dependent on whether he actually has the bomb. If Yossi has the bomb, this is going to be a little bit easier. As I believe you are actually watching Yossi as he just takes down JVXi, so we'll get on board with him and see where he is at. And I can tell you Yossi is nowhere near where Reapers just was. Reapers was actually covering that mid-spawn building. So Yossi, he's got quite a bit of space to play with right now, but he seems content on just waiting. The problem with what Yossi's doing right now, though, is he's letting the time tick too much. When the clock gets lower, it's a lot easier for the defending team to predict which bomb you're going to be at because they can do bomb checks a lot quicker. He needs to be trying to get this bomb down very quickly, decide which bomb he's going to go to. Looks like he's going to go for B, and hopefully that 30 seconds is enough. And if he's lucky, Reapers won't do a B bomb check.
Yeah, hopefully he's hoping Reapers is not near enough to drop him as he comes out, and he has actually got away now. Where is Reapers? Is Reapers going to go for that faster fuse? Was he actually just standing really close? We're going to find out in a second as Yossi goes all the way round to see if he can find him. And obviously, if he's played this cleverly, he will catch him at the back. But no, he hasn't seen him. Where is Reapers? This is what was going through Yossi's mind at the moment. You could tell he thought he was going to be in that building. Yeah,
Yossi a little bit surprised. He was, like you say, he was anticipating Reapers to already be inside that B bomb. But 15 seconds left. It looks like Yossi may have played this absolutely perfect. If he's going to go for a defuse, he needs to fake it now. Otherwise, he could be in a bit of trouble as he's just going to run straight in there and take Reapers down. That was a really nice play coming from Yossi. Managed to just time manage that absolutely perfect.
Yeah, hopefully Yossi learned from his mistakes there, played it very, very slowly, made sure he didn't rush in like last time where he got dropped. And you know what? He made them play his game.
Yeah, that was really, really smart play. I think we are going to stay on board with Wolves, if I am correct. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we are going to stay on board. They are 1 round away from bringing this back to 3-3 and taking it to overtime. And we're on board with Yossi. He's making his way through factory, getting shot from all different angles. And this is an amazing Semtex spot, but no, he's actually choked the Semtex through the window. It hit the roof bit of the window and unfortunately didn't go through. But it's a really nice spot that. But Borat for Wolves actually killed Reapers, his own teammate. Not entirely sure what happened there, but we'll stay on board with Yossi now as he's just going to cover this A-bomb.
Yeah, that has actually made his team now lose 2 players as Suarez and Reapers are down, so it's now 4 versus 2. So they are not going to be happy, but let's see what they can do here. Yossi playing super defensive.
Yeah, he really is playing extremely defensive, but obviously Wolves, they want to try and win this S&D, and if the way they're going to win it is by playing uber defensive, that's what they're going to do. I mean, fair play to them. 1 minute 36 still to go. 4 versus 2. It's Borat for War and AeQuus JVXi still up against the entire Wolves lineup. And just hitting the start menu real quick, you can just see all of the Wolves players are just lined up in a complete line across the map. So these 2 AeQuus players have a lot of work to do right now.
Yeah, they do have an awful lot. But we still use Yossi not moving anyway. So you know what? I think unless he starts to move, we're going to have to switch players here. So let's jump on board with McLobo, who does see him there and actually picked up that kill at the last second. So we're going to see that again in the kill cam if we didn't switch quick enough. But you know what? He actually sees him running across there, and a very, very easy kill for McLobo. Just picking it up, and they have actually brought this back to 3-3.
Yeah, it's an amazing comeback from Wolves. It looked like they were down and out when AeQuus got those 3 rounds, but they've managed to come back, and it seems as Wolves are on the attack, I think we should probably stay on board with them and see how they're going to set up. Yossi has opted to take the bomb and see if he's going to stay top mid. Yes, he is just trying to see if he can find anyone, get an easy kill straight off the bat, but it doesn't look like AeQuus are going to be silly enough to run straight out into the middle of the map, so Yossi is going to have to work for this kill as he's just trying to pre-aim all the common spots where he's anticipating an AeQuus play to be, but hasn't seen one just yet.
I'll tell you what, let's jump on board with another player. We've seen a lot of him. Let's jump on board with McLobo as he streams down the middle of the map using that MP7, actually going 8 for 4, just doing work for his team. We see him now. He is trying to push forward. He is trying to break flanks and get in there and maybe just create a hole for his team to get through. Next, he picks up 1 kill there, and it looks like he's now going to try and hold by this B building.
Yeah, that was nice play by Lobo, managing to take down Javixi, but he needs to try and push a little bit further. It looks like they opted that the B bomb is going to be the one they want to do, but there was Suarez. He takes down Lobo as we default back over to Yossi now, and he is going to know there is a AQS player in that B bomb, and it is a 3 versus 3 scenario with 1 minute 26 still to go.
Yeah, you can see what they can do here. AQS and Wolves, neither team are going to want to let this go now. AQS know they can actually put these other team out of the losers bracket if they do this. Wolves know this is their last chance not to go home. So both teams, so much to play for. And just looks like I'm back on board with Yoshin. It looks like he's just been very, very defensive like we've seen him before.
Absolutely, 1 minute still to go. That he's going to need to get this bomb down. They need to try and pick one, but there was Reapers pre-aiming straight at Yossi. And George has a lot of work to do. He's going to come into a gunfight as well. Very weak, but manages to stay alive. Takes down Borat for war. It's going to be 2 versus 2. Flippy and George. And the problem they've got is they're at this A bomb, but the bomb is at the opposite spot. It's actually in the middle of the map. So really bad place for that bomb to be down. And if Suarez or Reapers have seen that bomb, these Wolves players could be in big trouble. But Flippy has actually managed to pick up that bomb. And it looks like they're settling for the A bomb now.
Yeah, I can't imagine the AQS players are too far away from this bomb. They must be checking, and he has actually seen one there. George going for this kill. Looks like he's actually just flipped around and try and check the other side and make sure nobody's coming around the back. And it looks like they're going to try and set up now for this plant as that bomb goes down.
Yeah, that was a really nice plan. 40 seconds left for AQS to try and make something happen. It's Suarez and Reapers really need to try and get these 2 kills and get the defuse, but time is going down and Suarez pings off George from across the spawn. Nice headshot, and it's now going to be left to Flippy, and he's going to get challenged as well. And Flippy does get dropped by Reapers. For a minute there, I thought he was going to get it, and AQS are going to get that defuse after Reapers finishes killing Suarez. And that is going to be 2-0 to AQS in this best of 5 losers bracket.
I think it's actually a best of 3, I've been told. I believe this is a best of 3 losers bracket. So that actually means that AQS go through and Wolves Gaming go home.
Ooh, that's painful. That's going to be very painful for Wolves.
That is painful.
That 2 versus 2. Oh, very unfortunate.
It is very, very unfortunate. I mean, you can't be happy going out an event. I've been there myself multiple times. And it is a horrible, horrible feeling. You just got to try and sit back and enjoy the rest of the event. I think we are going to take a quick break now. So I think that's all, isn't it, Ben?
Yep, that's absolutely everything. Do stay with us. We will have another losers bracket game up very shortly. And then after that, I believe we have SK